Hello, everyone. Welcome back to Huskers in Enemy Territory. Today, I was going to speak on Nebraska releasing the uh, spring game date. I believe that said May 1st. I really hope that the Huskers will be able to have fans in the stadium since last year, I believe the game was canceled outright. So it was kind of like one of those things where a lot of the Husker players didn't really get or at least, the new Husker players didn't really get to feel the atmosphere of the um, home crowd. Most of the time we sell out that game. So I know it's a spring game, but I know a lot of Husker fans get really excited because it's the first um, chance we get to see kind of how the players and coaches are, acting and just how everyone is gonna look for the upcoming year. I know a lot of it is seeing what type of position battles and kind of who is all going to be like positioned or whatever on the first and second teams. So I think the one position I would like to kind of watch in the upcoming spring game would be the wide receiver group, being that we lost Wandell Robinson. I know he was kind of a scat back kind of guy, but he did kind of play some wide receiver snaps. He had some snaps at the wide receiver position, and who else was I thinking? Um, I would really like to see what's going to happen with the tight end group too, being that I believe his name is Thomas Fedone, is coming in from I'm not sure where in Iowa he's from, but that's a pretty big pickup for the Huskers, considering he was the number one tight end in the state of Iowa, and I'm not sure if he was the number one tight end of in all of the United States, but if any of you guys know uh, uh, what he was, just leave a comment in the comment section. Um, some of the other positions I've been really like to see is quarterback, maybe who solidifies behind Adrian Martinez, because I don't really see Logan Smothers uh, taking the quarterback one position from Martinez. There's that kid from the state of Nebraska. I think his last name is Harburg. Uh, I didn't really see him play, obviously, since I live in Iowa, but apparently he did some good things in high school, and maybe down the road, you never know. Maybe he could turn out to be a pretty good kid, playing football for the Huskers. I haven't really um, thought too much on what other position groups um, that I would like to see kind of duke out. But it will be kind of interesting also to see kind of how the offensive line kind of shapes out, because we lost a few guys. I know some Husker fans feel like some of the guys that we lost might not have been too big of a deal, but losing guys on the offensive line always kind of hurts. So it just depends on um, if the kids behind the guys that left can kind of step up and um, fill that position. I know for the Vikings, it's just been killer for trying to kind of solidify in that group. There's a lot of running backs that have came in. I know, what is it, Thompson? I believe his name is. I think he's a sophomore this year, redshirt sophomore. Um, I was really hoping. Oh dang it! I want to say Bell, but that's not his name. Dang it! What was his name? Uh, not a not Ozigbo, but dang it! Why can't I think of his name? Mills. I was really hoping Mills would come back for another year, but he's going on to the NFL draft, and I hope he does good things up there because I think he's going to be. I think he can be a pretty good running back up there for the NFL. Um, I think we have a guy named Morris or Morrison. He looks like a freaking beast. Um, uh, and there's a couple other kids. I wish I really maybe would have looked at, or maybe I really do need to get the um, what is it, Hail Varsity subscription. I was kind of joking with my little brother about how you know I don't really like paying for subscriptions to like the sports uh, like sports news outlets or whatever. But maybe it would be kind of nice to kind of just read up on all the things Nebraska. Might help me out on some of my videos since I'm kind of scatterbrained right now about it all. But really, I just wanted to talk about the Nebraska spring game and really just looking forward to seeing what Nebraska has in store for this upcoming year. I know I apparently also Bill Moose and the Illini president or AD or whatever you want to call him are still in talks for playing the game in Dublin, Ireland. So maybe that's where the Illinois game might be instead of down in Champaign. Which I don't know. To me, I wish like the game would be in Champaign because especially if they're going to allow fans, I would actually consider heading down to that game and watching Nebraska play Illinois down there again. I had a lot of fun going down there with my little brother. I think it was like 2015 maybe or 2016. I can't recall what year it was, but man, we were down there, and I mean, we did lose or whatever, but the one thing I recall was just how fun the stadium was because it kind of, uh, when you look at the stadium, it's kind of one of those stadiums that hasn't really been touched by the modern, uh, what do you call it, architecture kind of thing, other than like the scoreboard and stuff like that, obviously, but it kind of reminded me of what the stadiums might have looked like back in the day, when they first started really building stadiums, maybe like not trying to compare it to like Yankee Stadium, back in the day, but, I mean, like those type of stadiums where they were like, I don't know, like the 1920s and 1930s, how like everything was built. I just really like the architecture and stuff that were being used back then. So, um, kind of got off on a tangent about the upcoming Illinois game, but it was just one thing that I thought about after talking about the spring game. So, I'll probably end this video a little short since I want to get up early, a little bit early tomorrow. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and turn on the bell notifications. And as always, go Big Red. And I'll talk to you guys later. All right? Talk to you soon. Bye.